Evening right now at 11, the long road to recovery. The city of Cincinnati is kicking into high gear to clean up the flood of 2018.
Inspectors will begin assessing the damage tomorrow morning. They will visit 1,000 buildings that were impacted, they say, by the floods. The city has also declared that state of emergency so officials can actually pool resources to get things back to normal. The good news here, more and more roads are reopening, but other areas not so lucky.
9 on your side's Ashley Zilka joins us. She's along Kellogg Avenue with how the conditions are looking there tonight. Ashley.
Tanya and Craig, the city is definitely making some progress, but Kellogg Avenue remains closed tonight. Debris and mud seem to be the biggest issues. I'm going to show you what we're seeing on the side of Kellogg Avenue. Take a look at this big pile of debris. It actually goes above my waist, and we found several things in here, from toys to baskets, even this tire from a nearby car dealership. Not long ago, people braced for the flood of 2018.
Didn't get much sleep, worrying about what was coming.
Now the river levels are dropping, but the road to recovery is a long one.
The water came all the way up here to the end of this, all the tree bark and the stuff you see right here.
The Ohio River left a lot behind. Ask Scott Wilder. He lives on 4th Street in the East End.
There was a lot of garbage right here.
Oh, okay.
Picnic tables for kids, things like that, big tree branches. But when the lady come down with the city truck with a big pincher, was going around picking stuff up and throwing it away.
Over on Kellogg Avenue, Cincinnati Public Works crews have been busy.
They came with all kinds of equipment.
Mark Donnelly owns Ohio Motors. About 100 cars were moved to higher ground before the flood could get to them. They're now back on the lot. The flooding on Kellogg actually helped his business.
We kept going and we kept on taking payments. On Saturday we sold 3 or 4 cars, so we were never out of business. Sightseers, started selling them to sightseers.
City officials say they actually promised that everything will be back to normal before Red's opening day. Right now, there's no word on when Kellogg Avenue will reopen. Reporting live tonight, Ashley Zilka, 9 on your side.
Ashley, thank you. Mother Nature doesn't just leave buildings bogged down. Landslides can leave them boxed in. The elements and the road closures that follow can turn them into islands. 9 on your side's Kristen Swilley shows us how circumstances beyond their control put 2 tri-state businesses in a tough spot.
Well, what you see next to me is the real problem out here in Newtown. Not a lot of drivers want to go past a road closed sign, but you can actually get to Urban Grill. The owners, though, tell me having these obstacles in the way can be a real barrier to business. For Urban Grill, the transition from food truck to brick and mortar was all about convenience.
We need to be in a permanent location so that people could find us all the time.
They want getting to their door to be easy, which is what makes these past few days tough.
We're essentially at a dead end now. People then had to go past a police presence to identify their need for being in our area.
Co-owner Betsy Eicher says they've posted to social media letting people know despite the flooding, they're fine.
Today, even, we've received over a dozen calls asking if we're open.
And when you get those phone calls, the natural thing to think is how many people that we're not talking to assume that we're not here anymore.
For Urban Grill, the roadblocks are temporary, but for Brew River Gastropub, perception is a long-term issue.
It started in March, and last year was a very warm March and April. And our patio was not anywhere that you would enjoy sitting.
A slipping hillside surrounded the restaurant, turning it into an island.
I've put about another $200,000 in over the last year to keep us going. We dropped $212,000.
So she started this GoFundMe page to raise nearly $80,000 to cover rent, insurance, and other expenses. Her commercial policy doesn't cover hillside slippage.
It is a matter of saving us or not.
If you would like to donate to Brew River Gastropub, I posted a link to their GoFundMe page on my Facebook page, Kristen Swilley News. Kristen Swilley, 9 on your side.